got that goddess energy, it's in your soul, queen. Manifesting your reality. Say these words with me. I am perfect, well protected. I am so divine. I attract what's mine. Sexy, beautiful, confident, abundant, blessed, grounded, stable, sacred, magical. I stay in high vibrations. My life I'm manifesting. Through us my world is changing. My energy's evolving. I love the way you glow, queen.
Hey, High Priestess, welcome to the Grace of Thrones. If this is your first time, if this is not, welcome back. I do appreciate your support. So this read is going to be focused on you, my dear. See what's going on. First, we're going to tap in. We're going to be using the Isis Oracle. And we're going to see what is the real issue for you right now on a spiritual level. All right? All right, so the dark mysteries. So things could be really mysterious right now. You could be going through or coming from a dark period. And now is your time to enter the chamber of the dark goddess, huh? So you have to go in and channel the dark. We need both, all right? Let's tap in deeper. See what's going on. To the dark mysteries, my dear. All right. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chambers where she holds a test and a gift for you. The gift comes with a test, huh? The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, and opportunity. And prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. When the dark goddess calls you, it is a life-changing experience. It's not always easy, but the rewards for those brave enough to answer her call and enter her inner chamber are tremendous indeed. The rewards are life lived more fearlessly, the gift of loving and just being who you are in truth. Without having to impress or bow to another out of fear of rejection. It is more open and expansive way to live, and it attracts the bounty of the Dark Mother. Her gifts of love, opportunity, peace, and prosperity, well-being, and wisdom. It takes a strong soul to go through this test and into the liberation, it delivers. Okay, so it takes a strong soul to go through this test, and into the liberation it delivers. But are you ready? Dear initiate of light, all right? The dark goddess calls you to initiation when you have been working on your own shadow, bringing your whole self to light. During such times, we often need help as shadow work can be uncomfortable, painful, quite difficult to undertake as we are working with unconscious material, trying to bring it into the light of our conscious awareness. Working with the shadow, the parts of us that we have deemed unlovable, or the parts that seem too marvelous to actually be us, requires courage. The dark goddess will call you when your own shadow needs healing and integration, when something within is holding you back, when instead, if acknowledged and brought into the light of awareness, it could actually help you move forward. Often the shadow element that needs integration when the dark goddess is present is power in some form or other. It may be personal power, spiritual, or your relationship to power that needs to change for you to blossom and for life and its gifts to manifest more abundantly for you. Becoming more powerful does not necessarily mean gaining more force. More often, more advanced souls, it actually means surrendering our will into alignment with greater forces of divine will, allowing us to consciously participate in the flow of life, sensing the signs and the nudges that lead us towards our greatest manifestation of soul this lifetime. Often when we are reclaiming our power and defining for ourselves what it is to be powerful, we are confronted with fears of loss, failure, abandonment, and rejection. It can be painful at times, but accepting and releasing the pain brings such deep relief and happiness to the self. It is good to confront these fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risks and growing anyway. This is what Isis as a dark goddess teaches us, not to be afraid to going into the dark places and difficult feelings within. They may seem ugly at first, yet if we allow ourselves to go there with some conscious awareness in place, we can realize that these parts of us just need love and acceptance. And those parts that we once reviled often blossom and turn into our greatest assets. In a more conscious, helpful version of themselves, we need radical trust to do this inner work and take her initiation. The dark goddess will support and nurture you through her tests as she guides you to receive the gift of more of yourself, no longer shackled in the fear and hidden away, but ready to be in the world with brightness and vigor. So a lot of beautiful things, right? Not easy though, but it's worth it. So you've been tested, but it's all working out to refine you as a diamond. All right, walking through that fire to be refined and become the diamond that you are. All right, let that brightness shine. Let's see what lesson is significant for you at this time that you could be learning. Courage, right? Having the courage to do this. All right, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So whatever you're facing, whatever fear you're up against, go within. The courage you need is within. Go within and face it with confidence, all right? And trust as you do so. Trusting in you, your intuition, believing in you. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, so you know. Make sure you're quiet enough to listen and hear your inner voice, all right? And when it comes to regret, remember that you cannot change the past, baby. All right? You're at a point in your journey where friendships is all about aligning with those who align you with your higher self. All right? Acceptance to this change that is here for you. I'm learning to accept things that I cannot change. So what's up? You're learning, right? And with this change, you understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So it's time to get going. You can't change the past. You know what I'm saying? You're accepting things that you can't change. And you're moving forward with change. Be blessed, Ashe.
Sometimes you need to get knocked down before you can really figure out what your fight is and how you need to fight it. Sometimes you need to feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God predestined inside of you. God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you